2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Second shot here on the first. This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make a par here. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Splash. Setting up in the first cut here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today, as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
This is a bogey putt coming up.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Just 3 feet to the cup. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. sitting at 2 over for the day. Teeing off now on this par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at a couple over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well struck. This shot is about 140 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Nicely done. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
just didn't drop. And this putt to move into the top 20. This one started out on a good line for the par. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Left yourself an opportunity. 14-footer.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Fair effort. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it? Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice line. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, time to return to the action. And from the green side rough here. Wonderful shot. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another look.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
He's in a share of 5th position. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
This one's tracking.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for second. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Great touch.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, lovely roll. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Nicely done. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for first place. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Moving right along, they're currently tied for first in the standings, alongside Lexi Thompson. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Good looking shot this. Playing from around 110 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Not a bad play, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
Well holed. And with that hole behind them, this player is currently tied for first with Lexi Thompson. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Going with the 6-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, that's a nice line. Yes, they've made it. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh, that almost went down. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Oh, that was mashed. Second shot here on the 15th. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Oh, what a great stroke. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. He's currently sitting in second. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 7. Oh, well done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Putting for birdie here. It was on a good line. That's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. It's got a chance. That's a good putt to make, that one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Good shot there, Beamer. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one's headed towards the rough.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Looking good so far.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
You like that, didn't you? Second shot here at the 18th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And this putt to move into first place. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. And that brings an end to the day. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.